Welcome back, beautiful and amazing people. This is Mario with Let's Talk About It, coming to you from Brownsville, Texas. So let's talk about it. Today's Sunday, so I'm going to read to you Roman 1:18 at the end of the video. Okay, why is God angry at sinful people? That is going to be the topic at the end of the video. But right now, we got to deal with you. Okay? You. Because here comes another year that you're still being you. And here comes another season that you're going to be saying, it's another good excuse to party. Right? Why would I say that? Why? You know why? Because I used to be that fool. A fool that didn't need correction, right? Right? Maybe you're being that person, Mr. Know-it-all, huh? Right? Yeah. You know what you need? You're going to get humbled, my friend, one way or the other. I sure was. And guess what? Every fool has to go through that, okay? So that's where you're at. So what you need to do is get over to where I'm at, and it's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some work to you to look down, deep down inside you, and grab your you-know-what, and say, I ain't gonna be the same like I was last year, the year before, 10 years before, blah, blah, blah. It's the same excuse. It's the same thing that you keep telling yourself every year. I'm going to do this. And guess what? It doesn't happen. Because at the beginning of the year, like it's going to come up here pretty soon, a lot of people break their promises to themselves. So how do you expect your girlfriend, your lover, your man to be honest with you and keep his or her promises to you if you can't even keep your promises to yourself? You can't keep the promise of, I'm going to go work out this year and I'm going to really look good. I'm going to make the promise to myself that I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Guess what? There you go, letting yourself down again. For the next couple months, guess what most Americans are going to be doing and eating, right? A lot of people are going to be overeating. A lot of people already don't need to be eating. Overeating. Okay? Like that. Maybe you're there. Guess what, man? If not this time, when? When are you doing, maybe you're on drugs. Maybe you're doing heavy drugs, man. Maybe you're doing coke. Maybe you're doing meth. Maybe you're doing heroin. Okay? Maybe you're doing those things. Maybe you're functioning to some degree, right? Maybe you're doing all sorts of things. Just to keep the lies away. What lies? To keep the truth from yourself. The truth that you need to change. That you need to tell yourself, enough. This year is the year that I'm going to change myself, the way I think, the way I look at things. Maybe you need to see people differently. Maybe you need to see yourself differently. Maybe you need to change the people around you. Look at your friends. What are they all doing? If they're all around you doing the same thing, guess what next year's gonna bring? The same thing. You're gonna be here one more time. Oh, I'm gonna do it different this time. How? You don't change your friends? You don't get out of the neighborhood that you're in? You're not saving money because I need to have a good time? Because here comes the holidays, I need money for presents, whatever the case may be. I told myself many lies, and maybe you have too. But what if this is the year that you stop? What if this is the year that you accept the Lord into your life? You know, there really isn't any other way from the shape you're in, okay? Because guess what the man upstairs is doing? He's letting you keep suffering because you do it to yourself. And you know, maybe sometimes people don't know any better. Okay, I get it. But sooner or later, you're gonna have to know better. Okay? So what is your lifestyle like? Are you gossiping a lot? Are you drinking a lot? Are you judging people a lot? I don't know what it is. Listen, I am not sitting here looking down on anybody. All I'm saying is, when are you going to have enough of yourself? If you can't make it through this video, you're not going to be a strong person to yourself. Okay? If you can't stand up to yourself, I don't know what to tell you. All right? So, another year that you're going to go to everybody else's home, do the same thing, and watch the same people do the same thing. Oh, I don't want to be here. But hey, guess what? It's Christmas, once a year kind of thing. Guess what? It was the same thing last year. It was the same thing the year before. And what has changed? Besides you not taking action, you need to take action today. Today's the day. You need to stop doing what you're doing and say, hey, you got to give up your ways and give the wheel up to the Lord. You have to do that sooner or later. Because people don't change till they absolutely have to. What am I talking about? Maybe you're drinking too much and you have cirrhosis. Maybe you're snorting too much white powder and you have no nose left. It's burned out. Whatever it is. Whatever vice it is. P-Hub. That's another vice for a lot of people, men and women. Men and women. That P-Hub just really affects men and women so bad that they become desensitized, both of them. So desensitized that I'll be alone. Why? You know why it's easy to be alone? Because when you watch P-Hub, guess what? Your body doesn't know the difference. It thinks that you are making love or getting you know what from the video, okay? Your body doesn't know the difference. Your body thinks it's real. Isn't that weird? Your body doesn't know the difference. That's why it is what it is. I was there, okay? I was a drug addict. I was an alcoholic. P-Hub, I love P-Hub. I used to love that, man. I had my favorite girls. Okay? Women was my other vice. Beautiful, gorgeous, voluptuous women. But I know them and understand them better now. So I keep them away from me. You stay over there, lady, with your bad habits. Anyways, before I get lost in the sauce, like most of you are probably right now. Anyways, but today needs to be the day that you need to make the choice. I had to stop all of that. Okay? All of that. And that's what you have to do. And you know where it starts? It starts by loving yourself. It starts by telling yourself that, hey, I am awesome. There is no one like me. Okay? I am the best thing that ever happened to me. I am perfect in my own eyes. I really love myself because I really, 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 really do. That's what you need to be. You need to accept the bad parts of you. All the bad, silly things I did, man, you have no idea. None of you have any idea except the people that were left back there in my ex kind of life. And that's probably what you're doing, is you're leaving all sorts of destruction in your path. Who are you hurting? Oh my God, if I start thinking about the people that I hurt, oh my Lord. But you know the real kicker? All of that I was doing to myself. And then guess what? You need to stop doing that to yourself. Okay? So I'm going to read a little bit of the Bible here. Okay? Romans 1:18. All right? So just bear with me. I'm just going to read a little bit because God's mad at you. Why is he mad at you? Because guess what? You're sinning and you're doing what you're not supposed to. Okay? Just like I was. All right? When I was out there, I had nothing. I had no life. I didn't know who I was. Oh my God, just, the world sucks your identity out. The world tells you that everything's out there. No, it's in here. Promise. All right, so what I'm going to do, so I'm going to read a little bit. Just bear with me, okay? So why is God angry at sinful people? He was angry at me. Because, you know why? Because we lie to ourselves. That's what all are doing right now. Okay? Because they have substituted the truth about him with a lie. Okay? That's what happens. They have stifled the truth God naturally reveals to all people in order to believe anything that supports their own self-centered lifestyle. See? Self-centered lifestyle. All right? That's what we all do. That's what I was doing. And that's probably what you're doing. Okay? God cannot tolerate sin because he naturally is morally perfect. That's why he can't tolerate it from us. And we shouldn't be doing it because guess what? You have no life. What does that mean? If you're a man and you're like doing a lot of things with women, that is all your power, all your energy is leaving your body. You're hurting yourself. That is death. You're getting older quicker. Okay? Just like women right now are going through a lot of stressful work, stress for they have to be something that they're not. They're working harder. That's a lot of stress on women. And guess what? That ages them quicker. Okay? Just saying. He cannot, ignore or condone such willful rebellion. He can't. So he can't tolerate it. So, do you want the creator of everything to be upset at you? Oh my God, when I was a fool, blah, 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 ran my mouth. And guess what? Now that I know better, I ain't running my mouth. Because your words have power, fool. Okay? So, God wants to remove sin from you, okay? Sin and remove the sin and restore the sinner. You. Restore. Okay? What you see here? See? I eat the right foods. I love myself. I am restored. Okay? I am strong. I go to the gym. I do the things that I want to do because I'm restored. Okay? And then here we go. Let's see. And he is able to, as long as the sinner does not stubbornly distort or reject the truth. Okay? But his anger erupts against those who persist in sinning. Maybe that's what you were doing. Maybe not. Maybe I'm the only one, or was the only one. Make sure you are not pursuing a lie, okay? Rather than the true God, okay? Make sure you don't. Make sure you're not doing a lie. Because you know, if you go one more year doing the things you're doing to yourself, you're gonna regret it. Okay? So we've come to the part of the video that I must say hasta la vista. But first, thank you guys very much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. And I hope that this holiday season is awesome for you guys. Okay? So, hasta la vista, ladies and gentlemen.